Welcome everybody to another YouTube exclusive Voice of Nick episode. We're going to be doing more Shadowrun returns, and I think we're about to go to the next mission area. Let's check it out. Pike Place Market. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they are hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of a melting pot for the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smell of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Find Coyote's boyfriend Paco. Here we go. The Haves. Maybe they'll be one of the gangs in Shadowrun Returns. Oh, this is the Universal Brotherhood. Okay. Join us and change the world. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Ma'am, you're a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the Sixth World. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Refurbished flowers for sale. Synth juice for sale. Just fabbed today. There's Paco. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Clean, young, clean-shaven. He stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, Dandelion Eater. What do you want? You wouldn't happen to be looking for Coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find it yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts and Mrs. Kubota hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from there. What, you been rummaging through his stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell would you need zebra meat for, though? Beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Drek, I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it! Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'll help you get Coyote back, but you better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. Well, of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Cool. So I wonder if, do they let us customize PACO now? Oh yeah, look at that. So we don't get to customize him, but we can see his traits. It seems that he specializes in strength, close combat stuff. Alright. Also, we have 7 karma points. Let's take a look. To get our next thing of charisma, we need 5. Do we want that? Man, it's tough to commit that amount of points. Let's do it. So we have 2 objectives right now. Optional, find the meat emporium. Number 1, look in the Royale Apartments. It looks like they're both in this direction, though. What is that thing? It's like a hologram ad, I guess. NERPs. Damn, look at that. Public Market Center. Love it. I got dog on a stick here. Forks and Forks Grocery. Love it. The Hard Licks Cafe. Here's Manny. Oh, that's Maury's Meat Emporium. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices PACO, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. Everything cool here? Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers in PACO's direction. The name's Manny. Now what do you want? What would someone want to buy a zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use their reward to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek, that's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale, and if she never picked it up... Whatever. Anything else? Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope, I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time, didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What's your problem with PACO? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through it and relieve us merchants of our new yen. My dad stood up to them, and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. We will in a minute. I still have some questions. Whatever, make it quick. I'll be leaving now. Guess I don't have questions. We got something happening here. Oh no! As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman, dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across PACO's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it! PACO, breathe. Now take a closer look. Is that her? PACO steps forward and breathes in a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. PACO looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not gonna let anything like this happen to Coyote. Another Ripper murder. The Ripper took her eyes. I'm leaving Seattle. I've seen her at the shack. That's a corp hit, I'm sure. Who is it? I think I'm gonna be sick. Wow, I love all those little things there. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. What happened here, officer? Homicide. Now move along, please. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? Ah, crap, I forgot his voice. It's all right, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, that'd make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. A Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden, worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. Dresden laughs. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. What about the bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley, sometime after the death. Any signs of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So, the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, huh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So, you're the one working with the dead man, huh? McCluskey warned you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago. We know her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. You know any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Ah, plenty if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list to let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 million? Alright, let's do it. How much money do we have? I have 1,100. Alright, fine. Because this will give us his comlink code. I assume he'll count me, or call me for that. Alright, you got a deal. Give the officer a gear, the Nuyen, and your comlink code. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. If we get any useful leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket... Format jacket? I'm going to say formal jacket. An old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no No one of consequence. Don't mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Uh-oh. We may have met the Ripper, ladies and gents. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there? Huh? Where? Dresden scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it would be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, huh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Sergeant Aguirre there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Anytime. Alright, ladies and gents. Bringing our buddy here to the mission site. We got a lot of stuff going on in this episode. Found another body. Learn more about the Ripper. Good stuff. Guys, we're going to keep going with this on the next one. Thank you for watching. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed on this YouTube channel where these Shadowrun Returns episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.